Morning. I guess I could count this as the second day. We've got blue sky, supposed to be relatively warm, but hopefully not too warm. Got a lot of sap come in last night. That where that yellow hose is going in, that's full. Gravity tank is full. This tank here is full, and I can see some. I can see sap coming in through the lines this morning. It's probably just 8 o'clock. A comment about this forest. It's an absolute gorgeous forest, but such a difference. In the springtime, it is a clear, light, bright place. You come here in July and August, and it is a dark place. Just amazing what the leaves do. Right now is a great time to hear birds, to see them also. They're coming back. It's probably a week or two still too early, but rose-breasted grosbeaks, you hear them and then you can see them. In the summer you can't see them at all, you just hear them. A lot of different woodpeckers coming back, but again, just a total different atmosphere in the springtime with no leaves. Just how light and bright it is. And as I said, in the spring, in the summer and fall, you look around and go, holy smoke, what a dark place. Should be a good day, huh? Hope for a good day. See you in a bit. What I'm going to do is, this is the fifth bucket, and I'm going to pour this off. It's at 8, and after I pour this off, you might see the dial go down a bit. We're going to switch sides, and the thermometer will go on the other side, and the float will come this side. We do that every 5 buckets, so we'll see what this will give. Certainly a full pail. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it over to the counter and then put a hygrometer in to test for the density, but I'll do that in a second. So what you have here is you have the hygrometer. It measures the density of the maple syrup. All maple syrup has to be, or should be, at 68 Brix. If it's 70, 72 Brix, it means you probably would have trouble pouring it. And if it's below 68, as in 64, 2 or whatever, you go to pour it and it would be all over the table. So it's set, it's regulated 68%, 68% sugar Brix, and I think this is a bit high, but we'll check it later. I'm going to now go over to the evaporator, and I'm going to change sides and start this process all over. So after Al has filtered the pail, it goes into the where Phil is right now. He's bottling, and you can see that the cylinder there, it's half full of maple syrup. So he's at the moment 4 liters is what he's filling up, and you can see to his left on the table there's stuff that he's already done. We'll get a call later on how much. You bottle it, you cap it, and you turn it on its side, and that seals the lid nicely. So that's what Phil does, so it allows us to do some other things at the same time. So now this is the result when you change sides. When you change sides, it's almost like starting all over, although the amount of sugar the amount of water is much less. So it doesn't take a lot to get up to 0 and then 7. But have a few minutes after doing that, so we'll go take a look outside. Things are fine. Take a look at this temperature. That reading's good. Put some wood in soon. Take a look outside. Again, another beautiful day. We almost expect to see a butterfly. The butterflies come out here, the morning cloak, and we have the red admiral. And they're incredible little things. When you think how fragile they are, they winter over. They've got antifreeze in them, and they just sort of curl up in these leaves. And when the temperature's right, the sun's right, it hits them, and they come out, and you see them, and you're always amazed. Again, how such a fragile thing can survive a winter. We also have another. We have what's called a cecropia, and it's a huge moth. And if you see some leaves that are curled, you take a look and think, why should that leaf be on that tree? Invariably what happens is the big caterpillar gets onto the leaf, curls it up, and he's there for the winter. So they come out in June, but I've found their leaves sometimes. I was thinking about what we're doing in nature, and I take a look about the red admiral and the morning cloak, and we should be learning about the antifreeze and how we can use that. I read an article a couple days ago about reviving a woolly mammoth, and I thought, how sad, putting all that energy into something millions of years ago, and where's it going to live? Why not use that energy to understand nature around us, to use it to our benefit? So anyway, that's just an aside, but a beauty day. What happens when you use the filter? We've used the filter for 7 buckets. And if you take a look at the junk that comes through, the sand, all the stuff, I mean, that stuff you take out so that you can have a nice, smooth maple syrup. So in any event, Al cleans those maybe every 6 times. Later on in the season, he has to do it every maybe 5 times. I think maybe he's had 7 or 8 this time. So anyway, that's what happens, and that's what build up, and it's sand and sludge. So anyway, interesting thing. An end of a beautiful day. Ended up in the last 24 hours we did 131 liters. So, and it's all golden. It's great. So a good 2 days, not full days, but you know, it's a nice way to start. So tomorrow's supposed to be quite cold, so nothing will come in. Maybe Thursday it'll rain, or it'll have some. It's supposed to be a little warmer, so we'll collect Thursday, and maybe Friday we'll pour off again. So anyway, good fun. Thanks very much. Hope you liked it.